Hello, motherfuckers. Are we allowed to cuss?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. I mean,
I'd
we're
say
not going to
big-
get monetized on YouTube ever.
Fuck the free world.
Hey, bro, I like being free, bro. Chill out, bro.
So this is like a continuation of the Outlet season 2, but it's gonna kind of lose its season. I think this is just gonna kind of be a thing in the background that the Outlet does.
Ooh, what's that?
We're just
We have a new
we got
bio, by the way.
we got goodies.
Tannen is talking, bro.
We got
Oh,
goodies.
Tannen is doing production.
The coolest thing about like the more I'm thinking about it, like this is probably the way we should have always set it up. I feel like this is the way more how like I operate. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to like go somewhere being like this weird situation. Like everyone's in their own element. Everyone can like do their own thing. I feel like it's a lot
Yeah, that's
more
more
chill.
my
You know what I mean?
forte.
You don't have to go somewhere. Like we were going to Smooth Brew, bro. After hours in this weird coffee shop in the corner with these loud ass fridges. Like that was just not the move. Like this is way better.
How did the fridges sound?
I
It's like a
agree.
bzzz the whole
It's that
time.
humming background noise.
Yeah, it sucked. But either way, this is like gonna be a continuation of that. First kind of live episode is gonna be with Christian from Heart and Ray from. Is it? Correct me if I'm wrong. I've never actually heard you say it. Is it Kreto or Credo? Or
It's Kreto.
neither? Say it. Say it. Say it.
It's
Say it
Kreto.
again.
I couldn't hear.
Christian is like the master of pronouncing things wrong, so that was just for him.
and spelling thing wrong.
Yeah, and spelling being wrong.
Wait, I spelled it right? Kreto.
Kreto, and it's just like the Spanish word for concreto, and just
Okay.
Kreto.
Kreto.
simplified.
Okay. I should have probably known that actually. Makes a lot of sense now that I'm thinking about like what it is and you. Which you kind of want to explain what it is?
Yeah, I mean, I got in that reaction from like a lot of people that aren't Hispanic. Like when I explained it to them, I was like, "Oh, concreto, like that makes sense."
Yeah.
It's cool.
No, but like what is it? You know what I mean? For anybody who doesn't know what you're doing.
Oh yeah. So Kreto is a brand. It's a lifestyle brand. We basically specialize in goods and accessories made specifically out of concrete. We're just starting off right now. Specifically, we're making planters, and it's all exclusively concrete.
Damn.
This is the first time Ray's been in front of one of these interviews. I feel like he's always
Yeah.
been there.
Yeah, Ray.
was there
It is
for
pretty wild
Isaiah.
actually. I was thinking about it right
Yeah.
now.
Were you there for the Black Lenses one too?
He
I don't think I
was
was there.
he was there for the one that we did at Marielli's house, right? Even like
Mhm.
who was that? Too Rad?
Oh yeah, that
Dude,
I
bro, that
forgot
was like
about
one of the
that
very
That was
first
way
ones.
back in the day.
Yeah.
You
Like, Ray's
edited
been
the
there.
First videos too.
So it's nice to have you like on this side. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel like
it's crazy.
It's about time.
Yeah, I've always been like that in life. I've always been like more interested in like producing shit and making it rather than being in front of it.
Yeah.
I kind of joke that like my mom and my friends accidentally made me into a business owner and an entrepreneur because they were always doing their own shit, like with heart, never good enough. Even Michael was creating his own shit, like doing his own thing, and like I was just in the background helping them make it. And eventually, I started making my own shit, and here we are now.
Yeah. no.
Remember the photo shoot that took years to do?
Which one?
I mean, not years, but like literally hours to shoot. You shot like 500 to 1,000 photos.
Oh yeah, for Slater and LGDA. What it
Yeah.
was back in the day.
Remember how long that took? And then we had to edit it, and then we had to go through every single photo.
Yeah,
pick
that was
the good one.
crazy. I took like at least 500 pictures, like all raw, unedited, and it was crazy.
What kind of like how many gigs was that? 2,000 pictures.
It was a lot, bro. It was like I don't even know, but I used the full memory card, and it was like a 128 gigabyte memory
Oh my
card.
god.
It was a lot.
All in raw. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then just like the amount of time you have to do to like sift through all of that. Like you went and like looked at each individual picture at least for a second. You know what I mean?
and then we
Yeah.
put them into a pile of other ones.
And
There
then
was like
you
still 50.
re-reviewed.
Yeah. And we had a little makeshift studio back at my mom's house on the west side. And I actually plugged in my little MacBook into the TV that we had. And then me and Michael turned off all the lights and we just looked through each individual photo on the big screen. It was so tedious.
Bro,
And
it
that
took
took
us-
that took hours just looking at it and picking apart the best ones, not even editing them,
Yeah.
just looking.
I remember one time we went to your house. I think probably one of the only like 2 times I've been to your house. We were editing a video, and it also took like 3 hours.
for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know anything about editing at
Video
all.
work is a pain in the ass.
Like right now, it still takes a while, but I'm way better with just like all the Adobe stuff. And like,
Yeah.
bro, in the beginning, we were so dumb.
Hard. And we weren't working with the best equipment.
Yeah.
Look at this footage, dude.
We could.
Yeah. What's like the most? Because like we're all kind of like older and like have invested into like what we're doing and everything. What was like the most struggle setup you've ever had? I feel like it's gonna be Christian. You know, like on some old ass janky computer, not a working mouse or something.
That's exactly what it was. The fucking, I mean, the same laptop that I had. We're talking about it the other day, 2014, and then going into and doing all that work. I mean, that freelance work was like 2016 to 2019. That should just when I interned with like Deadline and I was doing stuff for Slater, Michael, Outlet, like it would take 2 hours just to do a flyer, not because of how how hard it was or like the skill level that needed to be put into that flyer wasn't anything like that. It was just because the shit took 45 minutes just to render. So like I'd get done with the design like in 30 minutes, and then the rendering process just to save it as like a PNG would fucking take like 45 minutes. So
I
it would
feel you,
just yeah, man. Just working with what you had, even if it wasn't a lot, but
Yeah.
that was definitely always.
The rendering times.
I mean, huh?
The rendering times are a bitch.
Nah, bro. I mean, and then just all the time. I mean, we talked about it before when we lived out when it was me and the boys. We used to live in the 1-bedroom apartment. It was like we didn't have a TV. None of us had shit, and then Bravo's got his laptop from like Curacao, and then like that shit fucked up. So like sometimes he'd be like, "Yo, could I borrow your laptop?" And then like he would be editing the photos on mine. I'd be like, "All right, yo, let me get that so I could design real quick." Like we would trade off literally. Like, all right, he would take my computer like once he got his fix, and then like I'll be like, "Yo, can I use your can I use your computer because it's faster?" And he's like, "What the fuck?" Like he used to get mad, and I was like, "Bro, I'm only gonna have it for a little bit." And I ended up having it for like the whole day.
Yeah, nah. It's I mean it happens that way. I feel like you need it for one day and then it turns into however long, you know.
That's always a problem with me though. I just be like, "Oh yeah, I got this idea. Let me do this." But oh, hold on, bro. Like I had all this shit just came up in my head. Let me try to go fucking do it real quick.
Billy,
It's
you
funny that you
do a lot of work that a lot of people don't even know you probably do. You know what I mean? Like off top.
What do you mean, like design wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like that same mentality. Like I ain't trying to flaunt my shit. Like how Ray said, like I don't need to be in front of it. Like I'd rather be producing it and then kind of just letting that talk, like speak for me. You know, because at heart, I'm more of just like, I guess, like if you want to put it into words, like a family guy. Like I like to stick to my friends, like to hang out with my friends and family. I don't really like to be like, "Hey, bro, come drop my dick." Like I design. Like what's up? Like I don't give that shit's corny.
It is, but it's funny because you would probably, like, in a way, not be more successful, but like you'd probably have more numbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Peop-
it's cool. It'll
like
come. It's
that's that internet
I'll
shit.
Yeah, no, slow and steady, bro. Cause like if you look at Jown, like I was reading an article a couple months ago. It's just like dude started all this shit in 2016 or 2006 around there. Like he was even popping back then. Like he used to, "What's up, Oliver?"
Hi, Oliver.
What's up, dude?
He was doing all that, man, and then dude barely started getting popping 10 years later in 2016. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like obviously he had his cult following. I followed him for a while, and it's just, and even Stussy, like people like that, dude. I remember I don't correct me if I'm wrong, but dude was like selling T-shirts on the beach, like trying to get his stuff popping for like 10 years.
Yeah,
So it's just,
a long time.
I guess it's, yeah. I know it's gonna pay off. Like whatever it is that I do. I mean, I recently just started actually doing design work for like have like a gig with like not a gig but like actual design job, and I don't even have a degree in it. So like that's a big win in itself. Like shows that you can do something without even going to school for it, just by being patient and grinding through it.
Yeah.
You started off that tale by saying that you worked with a computer that you made designs in 30 minutes and then it rendered for an hour and a half. And
Yeah.
now you got a job doing it, so that's cool.
I'm on a fast ass computer. Shouts
work.
to fucking Rejuvenator, bro.
Hey, gang.
So, like, what is Rejuvenator? I've never heard of them until you guys.
The shoe cleaning product, and then they kind of just like elevated the product, like not only look of it, but like it's like they took the culture and like matured with like made it mature. Cause like back in the day when like sneakers were like popping, it's like, oh, that's like a hype beast. Like it's like that hype beast look.
Yeah.
They kind of took it and like mature. Like it's like the kid that was a hype beast in 2013 like grew up and they like elevated their look of things, and it's like a cleaner. It's like a shoe cleaner for fucking OG sneakerheads, basically, or like just even the new kids. But
so do they like sell like new and I don't want to say used shoes, but like older shoes and shit? Like, do they like buy and trade shit there, or like what do? They just clean shoes there? Like, I'm trying to like what the store is.
Their sister company, yeah.
They're two different.
It's many worlds.
So wait, they're like they just have like a setup in a shop then? Or I'm trying to understand what's going on
like
here.
if you
Rejuvenator is like a building,
Okay.
and then they have a sister company that's called Many Worlds, and that's more like product based, like clothing, like.
So they sell
like
stuff
like
inside
actual,
Rejuvenator.
Yeah, an actual flagship
Okay.
store that people can come buy, trade, and then they have a Rejuvenator cleaning station where people can take their stuff and they can restore them by just like cleaning up the soles, like taking some beat up S shit and making them new. Me and Lauren actually took some of her pairs there, and Jared cleaned the fuck out of them. This was before I got the job there, like
Fire.
back in October. So
my Asics
it's
need to be
legit.
cleaned.
Take them in.
Bro, take the golf Converse.
No, those are fresh. I haven't. I've only worn those like the day I got them.
Just to stunt real
No,
quick on his birthday.
I'm talking about the floors.
Oh.
Yeah,
My
those ones
are
be looking
fucking
dirty the
trash.
last time I seen them.
That boy look like he got Disney socks when he wears.
It looks like he
those.
just left Camp Flogna. All
The
fucked
yellow
up,
ones,
all
huh?
muddy.
I always thought those are fresh though.
Yeah, they look clean. He got them at the carnival. Like they came in with a bag and everything. It was like a whole bundle.
I remember him telling that story. That's when I first started hanging out with Michael.
That was the first one I ever went to. The only vlog that I went to. Buy the VIP tickets. It's expensive, but
Worth it.
I mean, there's a lot of perks.
What perks did you get besides the shoes?
We get a bag. You get a bag each. I still have the bags. They're pretty nice. They're little.
Oh yeah, the
buff
duffel bag
bags.
thing.
And then like there's like a VIP section in the park. So like at the shows. So like you don't have to stay there the whole time. So if you want to see the big act, you could still be close by paying for the VIP. And, I mean, I know you've been to like shows that have VIP sections.
Yeah.
So that's.
It's just like not cramped. You're fucking vibing there, not having to fight for space. And
We saw Solange, and I never really was like a fan of Solange, but seeing her live, bro,
Oh,
Yeah.
she's dope.
so nice. There's so many moving pieces.
Fucking concert that she did, everything that she did made me like into a huge Solange fan. Because the stage design, it was immaculate, honestly. Especially the lighting.
Yeah, I care about those things.
What city?
Why? I don't know, but I do.
It
I love
was
that.
good.
it just separates people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shows more effort, more passion for it. You respect it.
we always could tell that you guys cared about that when you and Tanya would throw the shows, and then it would be like the littlest details. Well, let's make a cube stage for
Bro,
them.
that was
for
the
them to each
wildest
stand
thing
on.
ever. Like,
That
all
shit
right,
was cool because it even synced into the fucking the design of like the marketing of that show,
yeah.
and everybody was like, "This is crazy." I remember that. That shit was tight.
It's wild because, like, if you were there right in the beginning too, you saw it being finished. Like, we weren't done. Like,
That's usually how the best things go, though, man.
bro, it
It's
was
like last minute.
that. Who's Preston's friend? I'm forgetting. He like played baseball.
Blake.
Blake. We owe that night to Blake. 100%, dude. He came in
Bro,
clutch.
Blake came in
Like,
clutch.
you mean, clutch.
He like built that. Like, he was helping everyone with their shit, not just Preston. Like, he was helping facilitate everything. He helped Michael build
Preston
that
straight
shit.
up- Preston stayed up left, and I was like
Yeah, he
building
like dropped
it
him
for a
off
long
there.
time. And then Preston's like, yo, just chill, Michael. If he needs help, you help him. And so Blake was watching me work on that thing for a while. I was banging on it for a while, and then he's like, bro, just tell me where to hit it. And like, bro, he's stronger than I am, so he just flew through that shit. I like regret not like just using himself sooner.
Yeah. I mean,
He's
he's
a
like a
professional athlete.
professional athlete.
I remember I came to drop off. I think it was the first load of like product, and then I came back, and you're still working on that shit. I was like, bro, like I would help you, but I gotta go, like, cause I remember it was a last minute product. Like, I think Vega
had
was
2
barely
shows
getting
that
done.
day.
Like, t-shirts.
No, you had 2
We
shows.
did.
everyone.
Yeah, we had it over that at
Slater,
the coffee
yeah.
shop. What was it?
This
Ooh, we had a
was
big
this was
insta-
what
Yeah,
Have
and I was
Fun
trying to
Fuckers,
figure out
right?
how to get the installation there.
Yeah,
Huh?
the installation at the at the show that you did with us that night was like last minute done too. Because remember, like the bars and the copper pipe.
That shit was tight though.
It did look good. It
That
was
was sick.
uniform.
Who else was
it all
there?
went with it.
Was what Ugly, Young Nut,
Ugly.
Ugly.
Tara, and Slater,
Mhm.
and then Preston.
Was Cordy there?
Cordy was not there.
Had a different one.
Eli did show up.
He pulled
Eli
up though,
is
didn't
one
he?
of Cordy's homies. Huh?
But he played with like Young Nut,
Didn't he
right?
pull up that night too?
No, I don't remember. I don't think so.
I don't think-
Oh no, I'm thinking of the dude with the long hair. He produces too. I don't know his name.
Yeah, that's
He
Eli.
was there for Young Nut. Yeah.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, I think that is probably one of like the favorite shows that we've done. Dude, all of our shows like come together right at the last second to be somewhat what we envisioned and still not exactly what we envisioned. Like, bro,
Yeah.
my birthday show, like that truck was not gonna happen. Bro, I called Michael like 3 hours before the show and was like, I'm not doing it.
I remember making a flyer. Michael came to the house. He's like, "We should use dollar bills." I was like,
Yeah.
"All
It's
right."
because we did the like the whole marketing was around dollar bills and like we went past out
Yeah.
all that shit.
I remember, bro. I wasn't even there. Like, I remember Chase. I was like, bro. I was like, watch the product. I like, cause he's, Chase is a good talker, and like,
That was
you
the
come
first
up to
time
Chase, and
did
it's
that.
just like, you want to talk to guy. He doesn't look like alarming. Like, he's just like a big bear, bro. He's just like, oh, I want to.
He reminds me of Action Bronson.
So
Like, you
like,
know
I
he's
come
chill.
back. I remember I picked up my mom and went. It was her birthday that day too, and I went to go take her to the Chinese buffet because that's our thing that we used to do. But I took her. I expect to be gone that long, and then I picked up Lauren right after work. Come back, and Chase is, yo, we only got 2 shirts left. And I think that time we were doing batches of like 30. So I was like, bro, what the fuck? I was only gone for like 3 hours, and you ran through that bitch. And I was like, remember Will be coming up? He's like, bro, these shirts are fire. He's like, I bought 2, and I was like, fresh.
God damn.
And that's like, that shit was, I don't know, that was cool. And then wasn't Dovey playing that night?
Dovey was.
Dovey, Sunland, Slater, and Howard till midnight.
Bro,
That was actually
Howard
the last
till
time I
midnight.
saw my friend Adam. That's crazy. That show was awesome. Like that stage setup because of the truck that we got last minute because our first plan fell through. Like that was way better than what it could have been.
Hell yeah. Dude, remember driving that thing?
Yeah, that was nerve-wracking. Fuck
Remember
that.
having to get it in there?
Yeah, I couldn't get it out though. You had to get it out.
Dude, that shit was hard.
we totally I guess I used Missy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I can
you
admit
did.
it at this point. Like I just need
Didn't
to.
she make? She made a little money, didn't she?
Yeah, no, I gave her some money. But I told her like I'm just giving you X amount of like whatever percentage of whatever we make. I feel like she was expecting more people because Dovey also let in a shit ton of people that night.
Yeah.
Like everyone Dovey brought didn't really pay. So
Yeah, they're all like, "Oh, I'm part of the band."
yeah, and then they would like people would like go in and come out with them and like all this weird shit and like I just think, I mean yeah, she made money, but I think she expected more, and I don't really care. But it was cool. How do you think like this whole like current situation and like all of 2020 affected your guys' brands? Like you kind of launched during all of it, right, Ray?
Yeah, crazy. I I mean, it was very negative, but I think COVID was one of the main reasons that it kind of like pushed me to do it. Because in the beginning, like fast track back to the beginning of fucking 2020, I had all these ideas in my head and I just wanted to execute them. I was working a job that I didn't really like. It was giving me this unnecessary stress. And then in my head, I'm like, fuck, I gotta do something. I gotta get out of here. Like, I'm just gonna be depressed all the time. And then COVID hit, and then everyone's working remotely. So I'm over here isolated doing a job that I hate by myself. And I'm just thinking, like, bro, this shit's so depressing. Like, I can't do this for the rest of my life. And then like people were all down too, like people were losing their jobs. Like I was glad that I still had my job, but it was a job that I hated. And I saw all these people get unemployment and they look so happy because they're getting those bucks,
Yeah.
from the government. And then but still I saw them spend it on like unnecessary bullshit like that they didn't really need. So like I was like, I have a job, I have the money, I have the capital to do something. And I was just texting back and forth with a bunch of my friends. Christian was a part of it, Michael was a part of it. And then I was like, what do you think about like making like concrete planters? And because I used to work in landscaping with Michael back in the day just to make money, and we work with concrete a lot. And it was something that like, yeah, we hated it, but like, I've always loved like the material, the substance of it. It was always so beautiful to me. So I was like, yeah, I can definitely make concrete planters. And so I started making these designs like all by hand, like just drawing. Like I'm a bad drawer, but like I said, fuck it, I want to see if I can actually make this. So I sent my designs over to this guy out in Asia who makes 3D models, 3D molds, and just anything. And then we ended up making a silicone mold, three of them actually, one circle, one square, and one hexagon. He sent them back to me. And then I really, really got to work and I poured my own concrete right into it. And man, they just came out so beautiful. And then I sold them to my friends and family. And I was like, damn, I could definitely do something with this, make a living off of this. And then it was just a bunch of planning back and forth with Christian too. Like I sent him like what I thought would be cool, just like some direction. But in my head, I'm like, Christian is a very creative guy. He's a good graphic designer. I'm gonna just let him do his thing and like just like a gentle guidance over him. And that's when he created the Kreto logo, the little planter with the eyes and everything, which came out cool. The K dots, the K with circle dots all around it. And it was like months and months of planning. I didn't actually like drop an online web store until October, late October. And I was planning all this
Good.
March when like COVID officially happened.
Yeah. So
over
from like
here.
when you sent the plans over to when you like sold your first pot to not friends and family, like how much time passed?
That was about 7 months, a little over half a
Okay.
year.
I remember him telling me like the first time because I picked something up from his house, and him just telling me about him wanting to do that. And he said he wanted to do something, but he didn't want to do anything that was like that wasn't sustainable. Because like you could drop ship, you can make a ton of money out there doing that, but it's not.
Yeah, one of the main things is like I don't want to be producing unnecessary bullshit out into the world. I don't want this like to drop something without having like real meaning, without me not really caring about it, because then like my heart's not going to be in it, and eventually it'll fail. And like I don't want it to fail. I want to put all my effort into it. I want everything I do to have meaning to it, and that's Kreto, man. That's my little baby. So yeah, so to answer your question, like COVID really pushed me to do all that because like the fear of failure just wasn't there. Like I put all my heart into it, and like if I do that, I can't fail.
Yeah, that's true. And even if your like success isn't elongated, like the fact that you did try and put all of your into it, like you're never gonna be dissatisfied with the outcome. You know what I mean? As long as you know that yourself. Like we all know that
Exactly.
outside shit, like there's a level of luck to everything that we're all trying to
Yeah.
accomplish. You know what I mean? Obviously, hard work puts you at like a greater degree of probability of getting the success. But I think when you do what you're saying, you know what I mean? Like you leave it all on the court, it doesn't really matter what
Yeah.
that outcome is. You know what I mean?
Exactly. In my eyes, I'm already successful now. Like I met so many people through this, and so many people that didn't know me like actually bought planters from me, and like just selling to one person is already successful to me. Like being successful, it's just like who you are, like what you define as success. Like I can be successful if I sold one planter or 100 planters. It doesn't matter to me. But like meeting all these people, building like a community around it, and putting all my friends like into positions that they weren't before all this happened, like that's success to me.
I feel it. What do you think is coming next? You know what I mean?
Next is so right now, like I really want to build a community together, and just not like cater to one demographic specifically, because back in high school, like I was always able to talk to everybody. I mean, I wasn't popular, but like get me on a one-on-one conversation. Like we could always talk about anything. We'll find like a common ground. Like I could talk to people that's gay, to people that ball, to people where like they want to make a difference in life and join Stugo, like student government. And like I could always talk to those people and find like a common ground. So with this, it's just like something that I really want to do. The first collaboration is going to be with Permanent that we did, and that was really targeting like artists more, graffiti artists, people that like that art scene in downtown. And then the future of it is just collaborating with different artists and bring that community into Kreto, because I wanted it to be all of us. I don't want it to just be a one specific culture.
That makes sense. I think you pretty like Permanent's a really good person. I think because number one, his designs are really clean, like, and that works with what you're doing. And number
Yeah,
two, like his stuff is really good. You know what I mean?
I know.
And like
The
pairing
main
up
thing
with
that
quality
drew
is
me to
always good.
him was when you guys did like the podcast with him, when you were just interviewing him, and there's this one he described his like characters and shit to be close to like what Walt Disney was trying to do, and like just like everything that he creates just wants you to like bring the kid out of you, and I always resonated with that. Like I'm always trying to be like find the kid inside me. I don't want to grow up in a sense where I lose my like creativity, my passion, just my drive, just to just do things. Because kids are always just doing things without even like a fear of failure. They just want to do it just because,
Yeah.
and I fuck with that so much. Like I just want to do things.
So is there things that you do to like put yourself in that like kid state of mind? Because like I feel like I've never really felt like a kid, even when I was a kid. It's very
Yeah.
hard for me to put myself in that level. I feel like I overanalyze everything. You know what I mean? Like, are there certain like activities or things that you do to get that?
Uh, One major thing is quit that job that I hated. Um, Leaving that 9 to 5, it just drains you, working there for 8 hours. It just drains your creativity. Like when you get home, you don't even want to do shit anymore. You just want to like chill, put something on, and be like a zombie. So it was really hard because like that was a good source of income for me. It was the job I had was paying me the most at the time that I ever made in my life. With that job, I made more money than my mom did for the first time ever, and it was crazy. It was hard to leave, but I had to do it because it was taking all my creativity out of me. And
Good ass insurance too.
yeah, insurance, everything, bro. So I quit that job, and like ever since then, like my day to day has just progressed so much as far as my artistry, my creativity, and what I could do. Um, Other than that, just like do things that you like doing. Sometimes when you're like busy doing other shit for other people, you forget about yourself and who you are. You got to fall back in love with yourself. So the main things I started doing was I started skating again. I used to be an avid skateboarder back in high school, so I started skating again. I used to play basketball a lot. Me, Michael, Christian would play ball sometimes, play a pickup game. Um, I started taking a lot more photos, more photography, and I started like sharing them too to other people. Because when it comes to photography and videography, I like keep a lot of my shit. Surprisingly, like
Boy got a vault.
yeah, like just creating it is enough for me. Like I don't gotta share it, but I started like going out on a limb and just sharing it with people, and like it it makes me feel good just to like have my work out there in the world.
I'm so glad that you are finally actually doing that. Like I've had conversations with Michael about this multiple times in the past like years since I've known you. That like
Yeah.
everything that you've done has been quality, but nobody fucking knows. I'm just like, what the hell's going on here, dude? Like I don't get it. I just don't understand why you never posted any pictures for the longest time. Like you never did any of this. And you were like investing into your craft and doing all the right things besides sharing it. And it used to drive me
Yeah.
crazy, dude. Like just
And
on the
you
outside.
yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. That was pretty much the end of my thought.
I said you obviously cared about the details. Like we fucking spent hours. Like there's no denying that. Like all the you cared about all the intricacies, making sure we got the right shots down. Like there was
Yeah.
some shit that never came out because it wasn't done being shot. It wasn't all the way thought through or whatever the fuck, you know. But like we like what was made though was like really good.
I appreciate that.
And like one thing that I remember and I'm thinking about specifically is the Call It trailer that we created.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
That was tight as fuck.
I was
Just a
so
trailer.
mad, bro. I was like, "Where is this video?" I remember seeing that shit because we're creating the BFR cover, and I was
Yeah.
just like, "Bro, like we need to somehow like."
That cover was crazy too. The poster, the promotional poster that you made for the trailer.
No, bro, no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about video right now. Because a video, I was like, "This shit." I remember seeing it. I was like, "This looks like a fucking." It reminded me of what is it like? If I was watching kids,
Oh,
like for it's just it just felt it was like authentic. Like this isn't a big production company. This is a couple fucking young like ambitious fucking adults trying to do something. Kids, you know what I mean? Like you're on that verge of being a kid to a young adult, whatever the fuck. You're just trying to do something cool, and you could see it in that, and it was quality. So that's why, like when I first seen it, I remember I think I barely started at PRC or I was in the studio at the
Yeah.
time at next year's. When I seen it, and I think Michael and Tannen showed me together, or one of them, either one of them. I remember I was just like, "What the fuck? This shit is hard." I was excited.
Yeah, it was a good one, man. I really like that trailer. I invested a lot into that. The thing is, I did want it to feel like it was made by like a major production company. I was going for like a Sundance like horror flick, when I was producing it, and it came
24.
out really well. And like that's the thing with like everything I do is like it looks like it's made by an actual company rather than just like one person and his friends. Even with Kreto, if you go on the Shop Kreto webpage, it looks like it's a company, not just like me and a couple of homies. It's crazy.
I think we've all benefited from having homies that make their shit good. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
we could just ask
Christian
them
is
for help.
designing for you,
Right.
like you're gonna look professional. You know what I mean? And I think
Yeah.
that's why we've always stuck with him.
Yeah. If you look at Kreto and everything that we do, like Kreto and Heart, they're like cousins, you know? You can see similarities in them.
Fair.
That's what we're talking about that. Like anybody that I've designed for it, like if it's like long, like even with Never Good Enough, you can see like, all right, you go through Heart's designs or it's like they kind of look the same. I was talking to Jared, I was like, our postman logo, the one that we have on the mugs, I was like, that's like a similarity to the Never Good Enough logo. Like you could just tell, like, and it's cool because it's like if you look back in the culture and like you see certain designers and it's like you have these brands, it's like, wait, this design looks like this other brand's design, and then you find out 10, 15 years later in a fucking editorial, it's like, yeah, I remember I designed that, and at the same time I was designing that. You know what I mean? That's what
Yeah.
always comes to my mind when we talk about it. So it's just that's how it should be, bro, because it's authentic and it stays authentic that way.
Yeah, I mean, first
That's
and
my
foremost,
that's
like,
my most important like thing is just being authentic and just staying true to yourself with anything. So
I was saying, first and foremost, we're homies before anything like we started creating. We built that friendship first, and then on top of that, we just started creating like on an artistic level. And I think that friendship first was really beneficial to me and like Kreto overall.
Yeah, I think you're
give
just
me
like a
1 second, my guys. I'm gonna go get a charger real quick. So
do what you
I'm
got to
gonna
do.
run out.
Oh,
Oh,
there you
um, I don't know what I was about to say. Christian derailed my thought process.
If he farts right now, we could hear it.
We could.
We didn't need the mic.
Oh, what about you, Mike? How's 2020 been? You had a baby during it.
Bro, I did have a baby. In December, when we started planning to extend our family, we did not anticipate a global pandemic happening in
Yeah.
that time.
But like,
At that same time, around the time we started planning to have a kid, I was starting to get my like mind together and like become a mature adult. So then Janessa had this like homie who's really persistent, who I appreciate, and she was like challenged me to do school. And she's like, because that's when I wasn't trying to do anything. I think I was probably still at PRC when it all happened. Uh,
The pandemic?
oh, so he asked me what happened during the pandemic, and I was just talking about like the process to get to there, like my
Oh, okay.
and I so I started studying on I learned C sharp, the computer language C sharp, and it was kind of hard because I didn't know what I was doing. We even went to like California with Ray, and I was like reading the C sharp textbook on the car ride, and I like was so determined to like pass this test because like then I could get a good job, you know, because it would pay me like they start at like 75 plus, dude, it's crazy. Um,
Yeah.
and then so from there I stopped learning that shit because that shit hard as fuck. I had no idea what I was learning. Then I started learning HTML and CSS with the wife and started designing websites. So like that's what like I spent most of my time doing at the beginning, just trying to figure it out, and then trying to tell my friends let me do shit for them. And that so like being at home, like my kid doesn't like to leave. You don't really like to visit people anyways. So it was kind of easy to just stay home. My wife doesn't really like to leave. She don't like to visit people really that much. Um, so it wasn't too hard of a transition, except like I get lonely and I miss my friends. And so like during the pandemic, I haven't left because I'm like afraid for my kids' like health, and these fools are going outside still. Like,
yeah,
so it was sad. It was sad. I was sad for a while,
I
but I'm
feel you.
good, bro. I'm good now. I feel like $1 million. Like I feel bad for everyone who like had to suffer through this, and like we're still home, so like it is still difficult on our mental health for sure. Having a kid at home while he's in school, working from home, and having a newborn, that's just tough. But
Yeah,
I also realized that I don't have a lot of free time, so I could only do what I want to do in like a split amount of time.
Yo.
yeah, no,
Hey, bro. I feel your concerns for your family safety on completely now. And yeah,
yeah, dude.
bro,
I pretty much stopped seeing
you're doing
everybody.
the right thing. I look up to you, bro. I'm just gonna put it that way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're fucking. You put your foot down and you're like, nah, bro. Like I gotta do it this way.
You were very.
It's admirable and I respect it.
I appreciate it.
I
Making you
definitely
pull up with
saw
the
you
tests.
taking like yourself out of the equation and like just thinking for like Oliver and for Felix, like just doing this for them, and that's very admirable.
Bro, I hope I get to the money, man. I hope they're fine.
Yeah.
Like,
You would.
bro, I spent
We all would.
look, listen, I spent $90 in Valentine's Day gifts yesterday at CVS. At CVS. No one should be spending $90 at CVS. And when I did it, bro, it's like the first time in my life I didn't have to think about it. Like
Yeah.
I didn't like I don't do that regularly. I don't go spend stupid amount of money. But bro, $90 at CVS, that's
It's a lot.
So what'd you
I've never
get?
done that
Like you already gave it to him, right? You can tell us what's
Oh,
$90
yeah.
at CVS look like?
Chocolate.
Oh, first off,
Yeah,
I
just
was
hella
high.
candy or what?
I smoked a little bit of weed.
Yeah.
So like it's some candy. It's some like chapstick. I got this like oil. I was looking for a massage oil, but I couldn't find it, so I got some baby oil.
That's for after the podcast, huh? When Ray comes over.
right.
You have baby oil?
Bengay, because I remember fucking Christian used to tell me about that tiger shit. Remember the tiger bomb? About how it's good for your muscles.
Tiger Balm. Yeah.
So my
It's good for
baby's
my back.
huge. Right. My baby's huge. So like I got it for the wife because my baby's so big. So like I told her I would like massage it into her and shit.
Bro, the baby be hurting her back? Like carrying a sack of potatoes around all day?
Bro, 25 pounds. Can you fucking
Wait,
can
homie's
you think
25
about that, bro?
pounds?
The baby's 25 pounds. Can you imagine just
The-
fucking all day?
Is the doctor cool with that?
Thick.
What's
thick.
going on there?
Gotta put him on an exercise plan.
Yeah. That new
Bro,
workout
he's
plan,
mobile.
bro.
My boy's on an all-kill diet.
Bro, it's just titty milk. Like
Hey, not.
Yeah.
he's
That's
good.
he's
That's
a
that
linebacker,
whole
bro.
milk,
That's
bro.
what he is.
Nah, that's tight. He's gonna beat your ass one day, dog.
For sure. Soon.
Yeah, he's gonna be a big
Get your
boy.
ass over here, son.
It's a good thing
Boy,
Oliver is
he just
5
turned
years
around
older
all
than
big as
him,
fuck.
or like 6 years older than him, right? So he
Oliver
won't be able to
is-
fuck with him until they're like adults, you know? It would be
Look,
fucked up if a 12-year-old was
Oliver's the
fucking with
brain.
you.
Felix is the
For sure.
bronze, bro.
We don't know. Felix could be smart as hell and big as fuck.
I really think Oliver's gonna be like, you need to punch him in the throat right here, and then Felix is like, boom,
Got you.
coordination.
Damn,
It's
can you
like
imagine
teamwork.
Oliver coaching kid fights? 'Cause, I mean, he's way
I
Yeah.
can see that, bro.
In the bathroom.
Bro,
He
Tannen,
be,
tell us
he be acting like his dad, trying to get. He's throwing these shows.
Yeah.
Oliver wants to start
outlet
a YouTube, a
years.
Twitch channel.
Oh, why not?
I don't
Like-
know.
Monitor.
No, yeah. Well, it's like in like Twitch's guidelines, you have to, if you're like under 16 or something, you gotta have a parent with you all hours while you're streaming.
Mm.
But like, bro, those kids on YouTube
Really?
that just be doing unboxings of toys, making
Yeah.
racks, making millions, that shit is crazy. Oliver could be that. Who
You
knows?
see the parents in the background like this.
Yeah,
I
Oliver's
don't
smart.
want him
He knows how to
care about
communicate.
making money though.
Hey, that's whatever. As long as he's having fun. You don't think those kids are having fun getting all those toys, opening them, playing with whatever new toy comes out? I think that kid's fucking having a ball.
You don't think you chase that eventually? Like, you know what I mean?
But if you are already making millions at 5 years old, you'll be able to chase whatever you want.
He could do whatever he wants, I guess.
That's true.
It's not like he's got
I
to do
wish
that
I would've did
forever.
Because right now I don't even chase money myself, bro.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
I don't necessarily chase having a lot of money. I chase the ability to do whatever I want whenever I want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same for me.
that's the only reason money like matters. It's like, all right. I mean, if the bills are paid, you got a computer. You know, I can draw shit. Got my family and my friends. Like, I'm good. That's how I see it. I don't know. Like,
Same.
all right, you can save a little money to go to like Japan.
Has your like thought process already started changing since the announcement?
My baby? Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
having a baby.
No, I know, but like, has your
Yeah.
brain made that switch already? You're like, oh, I have to figure out how to give them money after.
No, yeah, definitely. It's always been there, bro. I mean, it's because I've always looked out. Like me and my girl, like we take care of our sisters a lot. So I guess like in a weird way, it's like we were destined to like be trained to have a kid. So it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah. I
Financially,
could have
me
told
and
you
her
that was
can
gonna
work.
happen.
yeah, it was just like in if you're religious or whatever, it's like God's plan. It's just like it was just pampering us to become parents in a way. I mean, there's always gonna be concerns like financially because obviously like every parent wants the best for their kid. But I really do believe that we're gonna be good, because whether it's like one of us is not doing the best, like some let's just say like we get a pay cut in job, from me, my side or her side, whatever may have you. Luckily, we have good people around us to talk us out of not getting ahead. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, say we feel down, it's like, oh man, we don't have enough money to do this. We have people around us to be like, yo, get the fuck up and try harder. You know what I mean? So it's just,
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like we're gonna be good. I don't. I think we're. All I can say is I'm 100% sure we're gonna be good.
Yeah. You
If we have a lot of money or not, that's what I'm trying to say.
That's cool.
yeah.
As long as we can teach, like, just show her and live in a way that to be frugal and passionate. I think that's all that matters to me.
You
So
gonna
do
make
you
heart
already know
onesies?
that it's gonna be a girl, or that's just what you're hoping for? 'Cause
Nah,
y'all-
bro, I know, bro. I already know. I've been
Wait,
saying
like
it
no from
forever.
like a
He doesn't
doctor?
know. He doesn't know.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying it, bro.
You
But
gotta
I
make
believe
baby
it's
heart
just a
merch, bro.
thing.
It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen.
Oh no, the kids merch, bro. I was gonna do that. We were gonna do it for last year's like International Kid Day or whatever the fuck, and that's when COVID hit, like around that time.
Yeah,
So it never got done.
that makes
Yeah,
sense.
it was some crazy shit, but now for sure, there's kids clothes on the way, anyways. So
Yeah.
I've been promising Michael for like a year already. So
I
and a
got
whole
2
bunch of other
kids.
family members.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
missing out on money,
I've
bro.
had a kid since then.
And Michael's making more money.
See, I
Yeah,
need
could
people.
afford it now. I could buy things.
Yeah.
Shannon's
I
always
buy
reminded
something.
me. He's like, bro, you're missing out on these dividends, bro. Because like is it bad that it doesn't run in my mind? Like,
What?
Money?
oh, you're missing out on money. I'm just like, well, I guess I am.
Yeah.
huh? Like
Well, I
that's
think-
what really
I
plays in my
think-
head. I'm
okay.
like, fuck.
I
if you ain't
think
making money, you losing
Yeah.
money.
If
It
you
doesn't-
still
like, I
got
don't see
you
it that
making
way, though.
money,
I think a lot about potential of like what could be, and then there's other people that think about what is. You know what I mean? And I view the potential
yeah,
as
like-
losses if you're not hitting it.
I guess the potential in different aspects, though. Like for me, it's like I guess a message. Like, oh, I want to push this hard to show, like, a positive message rather than I want to work this hard to get a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't think
Does that make
money. I don't think I meant.
It's not like a driving force for
Yeah.
me. Like I do understand the resources, like of what it can get you.
Yeah.
And where it can put you in a society that we live in, but it's just for some reason, bro. Even as a kid, like, I don't like hold it. Like, I don't care for it.
I feel you. I feel like I'm the same way with money. Sense that I only view it as a tool, like not
Yeah,
something that I need
exactly.
to like hoard or anything. But I think when people have kids, it like fundamentally changes the way they think in a lot of aspects of life. So I was just curious, like if that
no, it
had changed.
doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
You
it
want to know
does.
what my dad told me one time? I went to work with him on a Saturday, right? My dad used to work in landscape construction. So that day he was the last day. He finished a job, so he's collecting a final check. This is like a side job from his regular job. And this fool like made like profit like an extra $800, you know, like which is good. That's a day's work. That's fucking amazing, you know, to make $800 in a day. That fool, we go straight to Walmart and he buys sound equipment like a stereo, like surround sound. We already had surround sound, by the way. We didn't need surround sound. So he goes to get it, and like in the parking lot, he's like, yeah, he's like, I'm gonna go buy this thing because I want this thing, and it's gonna sound really nice. And I'm gonna die, so I'm not gonna have the money after I die. That's what he said. Bro, that is the wrong thing to be telling
Okay.
a child.
Okay. Yeah, I get your point that not everybody incurs that change, but I want you to think about 2012, pre-January 2013, right?
Oh, before I had a kid?
Yes, I want
Oh,
you to
that
think
was-
about that, Michael. Think long and hard about what you were doing, what was happening in your life.
I was drinking. That's my problem.
He
People
was
think
listening
it's
to Indica, bro.
No. It's not
Indica
even
was
only that.
fire.
You were like, you were like not wanting to like put forth, like you were depressed essentially. You know what I mean? You were like in this like state of like not wanting to progress.
How
for
old was I
various
then?
reasons.
What is that?
Like,
20?
Yeah. 20.
20 years old. How old are you,
Right.
Christian?
23 going on 24 this year.
That's
But
3
like
years ago.
then you have Oliver, right? at that
Mhm.
like almost immediately after that, you start doing like stuff with Slater, like really going in. You know what I mean? You went from not trying anything. You were working with your dad, landscaping, doing whatever the fuck, get money, get drunk. Immediately after you have a kid, you like pivot, start paying attention, and like are trying to do this thing. Whether or not that thing was successful, you were doing it with future goals in mind. You know what I mean? You 100% changed. Like not like the core of like who you are, but like your actions and the way you thought about things and your planning. All of that changed when you had a kid, bro.
Yeah, I can definitely say like when I got the news, like I was telling, I think I told Michael, yeah, I told Michael this. I was like, all my anxieties or fears that I had for myself went away, and all I wanted to do was, and even like the self doubt I had in myself to do anything, you know, whether it shows in my work or whatever I put out or not, it went away, bro. Because it's just like whatever I do now, whatever I want to push harder for the baby and for Lauren. That's all that runs through my head since I found out till now. So definitely, I mean, in that aspect, yes. Like I do. It's like I was telling Lauren, like I feel unstoppable. You know what I mean? Like I just I feel like this, and they're like right here, and like nothing's gonna get in the way. Type shit. I'm gonna keep pushing forward until it fucking breaks my back until I'm done. So yeah, I feel like it's like revamped me, like brought me back to life in a sense.
Yeah. You got a quick
'Cause I've
shot
always
of
had talks where
chemicals
it's like,
into your brain.
yeah,
That's
because
what
I would
happened.
always tell Michael, Ray. I mean, I even told you, Shannon, like, I'm tired. I'm getting tired. Because for a long time, since I was 17, even when I was younger, you go through a lot of shit, whatever, like personal stuff. Everybody has their can of worms. But yeah, man, like I was working so hard, fucking sleeping 2 hours a day, working on graphics 8 hours a night, going to college, dropping out of college, doing it full time, freelances, being broke, fucking being homeless, saying like whatever may have you, working at a dispensary to build my funds back up, like all that takes a toll on you, bro. You're just trotting through at life and at such a young age, like, why are you so tired, Christian? Once I found this news out, I was like, yo, I don't like it was just like she fucking injects steroids in you and you're just like
You're wired.
like I'm back. That's how I feel. Yeah.
I feel you. I'm very afraid of that. Not what you describe of like that elation in a way, but of having a kid. Like that is not in no way, shape, or form in my plans. That's I feel like I would have an opposite reaction to you in the sense of like feeling great about it. I would feel that responsibility immediately and do what I needed to do, of course. Like everything else I've done in my life, like I'm just gonna take care of it. You know what I mean? But I feel like I would not be in a good place if I found out that I was gonna be having a kid. I'm just not.
Yeah.
I'm not
It's
built like
a
that.
do or die instinct, honestly.
You're never really ready.
Remember I always talk about
Yeah.
you get thrown in the fire and
Well,
see what happens?
The thing is, like, I know I'm ready. You know what I mean? I could have a kid. That kid would be fine. They would grow up and be a successful human being. 100%, no doubt about it. I believe in my ability to do that. I don't want to do that. Like, that's the difference. It's not that I'm not ready. Because, like, I've always been able to, like, take care of my shit. And I would make it happen. And I have a good support system. Like, I'm not afraid of that part of it. It's the, like, that completely changes your life. And I don't want to do that.
Hmm.
Do you
Yeah,
like want
that's-
kids, Ray? You with that?
What's that?
Do you want kids like in the future? Like, are you a future family man?
Yeah, I'm a future family man. I definitely want kids in the future. I've always been the type of person that is like no one asked to be born. It's kind of like a selfish thing people do. And when I have kids, like, cause growing up, like, I didn't really have everything. Like, I didn't really like have a lot of money or have a lot of things. And like that's just me. And like think about these other kids in the world that are just like living even poorer, living like in communities where like they can't really do much. It's
Mhm.
it's
Can't hear
depressing.
you.
You can't hear me? How about now?
I could hear him.
I can hear him now.
You good, Christian? Can you hear any of
Can't
us?
hear him. I can hear Michael and Tanner.
Did you mute him by accident?
I did mute him, but it was like earlier, and I unmuted him. It's because when Christian was talking.
Kind of froze.
Yeah, Mike
What?
might have to come back. In the meantime, let's look at the Suns score. Ooh, Suns up 23-7.
I don't know what
I
happened.
feel bad.
I mean, I could just text him. He's just got to back out, back in.
You want me to back out, back in?
No, he does.
Oh,
Mm,
Ray, I'm sorry, bro.
it's all right. I like the
You
little.
said that's okay, huh? You said nod your head if you say that's okay. Yeah, you
How come you can't hear me? That's so weird.
did.
I don't know. I can hear you totally fine.
Yeah, I
No,
can hear.
Christian might have you muted.
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Did you have me muted?
No, I can't hear. No, I didn't, bro. I didn't even touch it. For some reason, you just pop back on, then you cut out again, then you pop back up again.
Mm.
Did you have your hand somewhere?
No.
On his D.
That's weird, bro.
Oh, then there he goes.
But dudes, Tannen,
Yeah.
I think you guys would be great dads. To be honest.
Yeah, I think I
And
could
yeah,
do the
mean,
job.
It's just not you. It's not something that's in your plans.
No. Bro, I think me having a dog showed me 100% that I don't want to do it.
Dogs are tough.
Yeah, like, not that I don't love my dog. She's dope, and I'm like, but like, fuck, bro. It's just so much responsibility. Like, I have
Yeah.
to make certain decisions to put this other thing in front of me, and I think, not that I would resent a kid or I resent my dog, but like, I never want to feel that. You know what I mean? I never want to be like, have to make that decision and then like in 15 years be like, damn, because I made that one decision to potentially make their life better, my life was not what I envisioned. I don't ever want to put that on someone. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's good. There.
Bro, see, that's how I know you.
Wait, I think that might be Jared, bro. No.
I
think Jared
that's
might
how
be
I know
popping
you're
in.
a good dad because how good you like this might sound bad, but how good you take care of your pet, like your dog, like how much you care about it's something that's not a human. You know what I mean? Like most people are like, oh, it's just a fucking dog. Like I don't care, but like
Yeah.
the love you show another creature, it's just like that only shows what you will show to your own baby. You know?
Yeah. I feel you. It's just like I said, I know I could do it. I just
You wouldn't want to hold any resentment.
My
Is that what you're saying?
I mean
If
that's
there
like
was
part of
any?
it that like
Yeah.
I just
I feel
don't
like that's a big part.
I don't want I just don't want to deter from what I want to do. That's like that's like the core of it. You know what I mean? And like
Yeah.
if that happens, then I know resentment could build. Like just naturally, that's like how humans are. We look to blame others, and like I don't even want that to be a possibility. I want to blame myself.
You're
Yeah,
too hard
no,
on
I
your fucking
agree.
self, Tannen.
What does that have
But I
to do
also
with?
see it as like, no
Stop
matter
being so
what,
fucking hard on yourself.
I say no matter what, it's like, oh, I'm still gonna achieve these goals. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's still gonna happen no matter
At your
what.
own
That's what I always
goddamn
tell my.
pace.
I don't know, dog. I'm not saying you guys shouldn't have kids. I mean, I
I
guess
know.
I have
No,
said
no,
that
yeah.
before, but I meant it in
See,
like a different sense.
I like talking to Tannen because I have a similar mind to you. It's like I feel like if you put Tannen and Michael's brain together, then you have my brain. Because like I
We're
agree
adding
with Tannen,
another third wild card into there,
a fucking psycho.
bro. Like yeah, like a
Scorpio,
little
maybe?
like maybe you're like take
Ooh,
like a screw
me?
loose is like what people mean. So it's like me and Michael, and then you loosen some of the screws, and that's you, dog.
fucking. Well, I think Michael seen my mom on a FaceTime because he called me that night. I announced it.
Bro, they look the same.
She
Does
acts
she
like
look like you?
the
People
girl
say I
version.
look like my mom.
You do look like your mom. I seen
Yeah.
your mom.
I know. I don't see it though, personally.
Oh, you guys are both slender and tall and fucking light.
Michael looks
Yeah.
haunted.
Michael looks like his
Ray,
sisters
you
for
don't
sure.
look like your mom, bro.
You don't think so?
I feel like
I
you're
think I've only
very,
seen your mom once.
You're very kind. Like she seems like a kinder spirit, and that's why I feel like that's how you get it from.
Yeah.
You got like
So
soft
fresh.
spoken, and you're like, if I want to put you in a word, it's like you're warm. Not to be weird.
No, that's why she called me Ray. You know, I'm sunshine. Ray
Hey.
sunshine.
Hey, that's sick. I ain't holy, bro. My mom just thought Christian was cool. Alexander, though, that's my alias.
Alexander Hart.
I know. What is it? When we were shopping, when you did your pop up, you're Alexander, right? No.
Oh.
Well, no. When people say they actually think my name's Alexander Hart, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
What's
That's a
up?
cool alias.
Yeah.
Yeah, just use it,
About
dude.
changing my last name, bro.
Your Heart Gallery.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Your heart. Hey, you're Christian from Heart Gallery, right?
She
Oh.
got 5
Oh
bitches
shit! Oh
in
shit!
here.
Oh shit!
There we go.
I gotta adjust this.
Oh
Oh,
shit! You put the default photo,
Kinda
bro.
tannin'.
Look at that photo, man.
Did
It's
you
like
see my dog?
All right, I think everything is back on the stream now.
You don't got
Sorry, I was all
rejuvenated
quiet
sleepy
right there.
vibes.
Wish I did. Wish I did.
I wipe my ass with
Ray,
it.
Ooh. Got that chemical butt.
I helped him.
All right.
Yeah, in my
Me,
back.
me and
Yeah,
Jared,
quick question.
me and Jared are gonna do a Sneaker Care Academy video together.
No, we're not. I don't want to.
You guys
We're
eat
on
ass?
110.
Who eats ass?
Well,
Actually,
No, which one of you guys have ever done it? Yes or no?
Eating ass?
Ass? Oh,
Yeah.
for sure, bro. Come on.
Ray?
What was the question?
yes,
Yes or no?
What?
Have you ever eaten ass before?
Eating ass?
Yeah.
Bite lips,
Like
as I quote Kanye West.
with the
Bite
tip of the
lips,
tongue or
eat
the bottom of
ass.
the tongue?
Wait, I missed it because I heard Kanye.
He said biting
It
lips,
goes,
eating
it's like
ass.
this. Look. It's like this. Look.
No, you do this.
You got a small tongue.
Oh, no. You go like this. You go
No,
like
no,
this.
no. Have you
Bro,
put your
then there
mouth
is
on
a-
an asshole? That's all that it really matters about. Because, like, if you've gone that far, you've done it, you know?
No,
I like to grab the cheeks.
get your lip in there. Come on.
Hold
Put
on.
my nose in there one time, just poke it.
You see Jared
Yeah,
get
nah.
called out. He's in trouble. He's like,
¿Qué está hablando ahí?
Mijo.
No estás
Alright.
haciendo eso.
Well, as soon as Jared gets back, I got a different topic. Now that we all know that we've done that.
he goes in the room, he's holding his hand, just fucking smacking him with a belt.
Probably tell him to come get the
Yo,
puppies.
honestly, when was the last time you guys got spanked? Like, not by your significant other, I mean, like, by your parent. How old were you?
Significant other. Okay,
Other
Mike.
shit started happening to me after that. Like, I didn't get spanked in high school, but I like had like a book thrown at me.
I was 14. My dad slapped the shit out of me, and I think my grandma did too, cause I talked back to her. She did like a double take. She was like, pop, pop. She was like 50, bro, and I didn't even see her hands. Just fast as fuck. She fucked me up though. Going out your grandma
Christian loves men.
sometimes on the
I'm
weekend.
18.
It's a
You're
weekend
18.
thing, huh?
I moved out. I think I never got hit, bro. Low key, cause my mom worked the graveyard shift, so she didn't know all the bad shit that I used to do.
I was a smart
You
ass.
did a lot of that shit, bro.
I'll probably ask for it.
You just like Oliver.
Yeah, imagine Oliver, but more bad.
Yeah.
More. the asshole version of Oliver?
Probably. I don't doubt it.
I imagine, bro. I can see
Because
it.
I've never cared about what adults said. You know, like I've never, like I'm barely learning how to like listen to people.
You probably listen to your
Like-
kids better than you listen to other adults, to be honest.
Probably.
Low key, my boy, like if he's not interested in something, he'll just zone out. I've seen that a couple times. He's like, "What'd you say,
Wait,
Who?
who are you talking about?
It's,
Michael?" Like
Oh.
when he's not, when you like lose him, he's like, "What?" Like
Oh.
relate though. I do the same thing. Honestly, I think everybody in the
Me?
chat does, because Jared does it too. He'll be like, he'll be
Yeah.
talking to him, and then he'll move on. So, like, what were you doing, bro? What are you gonna do later?
Jared,
That's
he's so
right.
quick to switch subjects.
He
You-
does.
You be talking to Jared, you be having like 3 conversations at the same time with the same
We're
person.
gonna, he's like, wait, we're gonna
I'm
go to that
sporadic.
club? And he's like, oh yeah, bro, I got you. And he's like, yo, you wanna go golf?
Yo, what do
Sounds
you
about
what do you
right.
shoot normally?
What do I shoot?
Yeah, like plus, minus. What are you at?
Oh, I thought I said what do I shoot with.
Nah, dog, about golf.
Shit,
Well,
today
that
I
is-
got my ass. Today I got my ass whipped. My best game ever has been a plus 11.
Okay, it's not bad.
But my shit is game,
Aaron?
I had like a really shit game today. I had a plus 20 today.
Ooh,
Plus 21, plus 20.
yeah, that's rough. But I mean, it's all
Had to whoop.
it's all fun anyways.
It kind of whooped my ass, especially the putting, bro. Putting be fucking me up, bro. Putting is the hardest thing to do. It's easy to get the ball far. It's hard to get the ball hit close, bro.
You should play a game called.
I find it the opposite.
Yeah, same. I think like short game is easier for me. Driving, I've never been good
Yeah,
at.
same.
But there's a
I
game
guess
called
I had some
Poison.
pretty good drivers today.
When
You
you
gotta
hit
get
it,
a
it's really
swing, bro.
satisfying for sure. Like a nice drive.
This
is-
boy got the
When you hit the
hits.
ball good, that's the point, boy. Like if the point of golf is if you were to hit every ball good, then you wouldn't even want to go.
You'd
Like,
probably
that's
be
the- that's
jizzing
what
all over
point
the
of golf is,
course.
Like if every shot was good, bro, that you wouldn't want to go. That's the point. That's how hard it is, and that's what makes you want to go out there. I recommend this for anybody. But the golf community itself is pretty white for show. Like even at the city courses, like obviously if you go to like probably like the resorts and stuff, like the higher end courts, white people essential for show. But even at the city courts, you still get that feel. So I'd be nice to motherfuckers honestly, but don't fucking dog me out, bro, because I would definitely dog your ass out
Who's dogging out, bro?
Nice.
Just let me know. We can go scrap.
with my stick ass, bro.
Let's just go to the park.
Nah, just people look at you funny, yo.
It's time to go to Encano Park.
I don't think they're you.
Go to
They
the
know,
basketball
bro.
court.
I mean, not anywhere, but I like it, bro. Hopefully, I'm really trying. I'm trying to make this like more of like a Latin game for sure.
It's very relaxing.
Somehow, right? I'm trying to get younger black and Mexican kids to play. I don't see enough of those who's on the court. I don't even think they know about this shit.
I
The
think I
streetwear
golfed
culture,
with
that's what it's
bro.
moving into. Oh, golf.
They'd rather go play
Dude,
football second string, JV in high school.
but they don't understand that golf can get these scholarships too. Like, dude, I'm pretty sure any school would want to have a fucking like beast
Bracket.
beast colored like player on their team. Not only because I mean it does make them look good, but then again that kid would also gonna get some education. And then a lot of those who's end up playing in the pros. A lot of the people who go play college, they'll go straight to the pros. They'll get invited to a PGA tour, and hopefully if you're good enough, then you'll get some money. But not everybody obviously makes the pros.
Yeah, I think a lot of people also don't necessarily go play on college teams. Like if you're really gonna be on that top level of players, you're probably already in like youth PGA tournaments at 16.
Oh, of course. It's cool though. They have like little city tournaments like here in Phoenix. Like they do local like tournaments and
yeah.
stuff. I don't know how much to buy in this, but I know I'm more than 100% sure that either way the winners is cash.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get at least like one. It'd be tight to do like one tournament and do pretty beast.
You got to work on that short game
You gotta
first.
get a whole never get enough outfit.
That's
Hey,
You
true.
gotta be rocking.
Yeah.
Love.
No, it'd be all the homies. No, all the homies gonna sponsor me for different things. So I got one homies with the pants, one homies with the collar shirt, one homies with the hat, homies with
I
the
got you with the
shoes.
boxer.
With the
Whoever
what?
got the golf bag, that's the prime spot.
Boxers.
With the jock strap.
Oh,
Bet.
thought you said something.
Bet. And you gotta sniff it after I win.
What?
Oh no, definitely. I got you, bro. Don't even trip. And then I will lick it, and then I'll throw it in the washer.
All right, bro.
What are you talking about, Ray? You don't want, bro. If I can show you the chat, if I could put the chat
Dude.
right here.
The chat is
Those
rated
crew
R.
necks are sick.
What are you talking about?
Those crew necks are sick.
Oh, the
Dude,
crew-
Oh, you talking about the
nobody
group
knows
chat?
What you're talking about, Ray. Nobody knows what you're talking about, Jared.
what crew necks?
What crew necks, bro?
Is it a long sleeve or crew neck?
There's no crew necks, bro.
No crew
Put
necks.
it on.
Who was the
Put it
champion thing that
on.
was put on? Man?
There's no.
That was our
The
collab,
group-
bro.
Hey, hold on. The group chat is proprietary. Like that, you cannot share that. There's an NDA.
I ain't signed
Proprietary
shit.
information.
You know, my favorite person on that chat is Tannen because he moves in silence. He
Yeah.
What is
oh boy, just exposed you, Ray.
What the? All right, I guess the secret's out.
Well, but that's it.
Hey,
Is
we
that
got two viewers
international
right now.
Christmas freaking collab?
Bro, this shit is sick, bro. And we're just talking about this because like this shit is sick.
Thank you, appreciate it.
I can't wait. Who am I shooting in this with?
It's
Who's
like
the model, bro? I can't even talk about that.
This is dropping Friday, so I'd rather not.
It's top secret.
Bro, but that makes it cool. That makes it cooler.
This is dropping Friday, and y'all haven't shot this shit.
No,
It's
he's saying
not
this
dropping
podcast
Friday.
is dropping Friday.
Okay,
The podcast is
y'all shooting Friday. Bro, we're gonna get like 50 people listening to this. Like, you're good, bro. They might not even
Bro, but
make it all the way this far.
You can use this as marketing though, for real.
We're only an hour
Yeah,
and a
bro,
half
this is
in.
the time it's like this is when you're supposed to
Why?
play again.
You just got put on, bro. Jared just shouted you out technically on Discord.
That's Faded Chinos, the mayor of fucking Phoenix, shouting you out, right?
Alhambra.
I am just another neighbor.
that ain't Vic.
Just another neighbor. Vic's in
Oh,
Flagstaff
shit, I
right
thought
now.
Vic was here.
I thought this was Vic. Mine.
What about me? What I look like?
I don't make fun of him.
Yo, have any of you guys gone to any illegal shops now that we're a green state?
No. Because.
Because what? Because of your Lord and
Wait,
Savior
are you
Jesus
asking-
Christ?
If I'm about to get wreck weed, is that what you're asking?
Yeah, like have you guys gone into the shops yet?
Nah, only because it's fucking it's a bitch to get it, bro. I've seen the lines.
I heard it.
I heard that not
They
even,
saying it's Google too.
not
Like,
what are you saying, bro? I didn't interrupt.
saying it's ass as of late.
I heard that like from one of my good homies that does go like often with his med card that it's the same like depending some shops are offering the exact same products med cards to rec cards. The only obviously difference is the tax.
Oh yeah, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
they get taxed.
But not every med place is doing rec lines and shit. It's only specific ones. I'm just buying off the
It's
plug still.
It's
Though.
optional if you really think about it, because like the membership, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, depends how much you go buy weed, but you still got to pay for a membership. And aren't they doing like a 2-year plan now where you can pay like $200 or $200 for like $300 for like 2 years or something like that?
Yeah, me and Michael kind of like did
For
a
the med card?
rough guess. You'd have to like go to like the dispensary and spend what was it like $50 13 times within that like 2
$100
years.
13 times. So that's like a half ounce every month from the dispensary about is what we calculated, and then we like the taxes would like end up coming out to $300 after 13 times.
And then you have a free
And-
year basically.
But
After
it's
that.
like you don't gotta wait in line. You get better choices. You get deals.
Oh, like
with
that's the
fucking
process.
deals.
Like,
Yeah, like, you
that's
buy
that's
a
the
card
that's
for,
the med
like-
process then.
Yeah. So we were figuring
that-
like the
Ah,
tax
okay.
versus like the cost of getting the card. It's still more worth it to get the card.
it's kind of weird just still going like me if I were to go to a store to get some bud. It's still weird to me. I've always bought it. I like just meeting up plugs and stuff. Like, hey, like dog, I need that. I need that skizzy.
Yeah, I
How do
do.
you,
Yeah,
how
whack.
do you feel about it, Christian?
Bro.
That's what it sounds like, huh? I need that rock.
I don't know what a skizzy is.
I don't know. I just made it up. Need that scuzz.
No, there's a thing called a Skizzy Pod. It's like a vaporizer pen, something.
Really?
Yeah,
Skizz.
Skizzy Pod.
My voice just went
You guys
up
ever
an
heard of a
octave.
rapper named Skizzy? Have you guys ever heard of a rapper named Skizzy Mars?
Yes.
No.
I have.
Never heard his music.
I used to listen to G-Eazy back in the day when he first came up.
Stop,
No
Yeah.
cap.
bro.
That was one of his like.
No.
That was like one of his. That was one of his boys.
No.
What'd you say, Ray? Say it to my face, bro.
You're like one of his biggest
Ray
fans.
looks like a G.
No capo, but G-Eazy had like the you know how like any fucking artist has like those like on the road vlogs and shit.
Strong jawline.
He would do them, but he would do it like in black and white, like when he first came out, and those are pretty sick videos. They're
Yeah.
pretty dope.
That's when he was
Very
semi cool, and then he got weird.
Yeah, it's before he was like obviously like, honestly, bro sucks now. Like, but like, I'm just trying to think like
He was trying to get
out
on
here
the
jamming
scene,
his
bro.
I was
He was
jamming
cool
his
when
shit,
he
but
was
he
when
was
he was
fresh.
He was cool
He
when
was
he was
fresh.
rich.
Y'all got to get this in line.
The royal ones, that's when he was cool.
Yeah, see, he had always wear black Jordan, black jeans, and then he wore some Royal ones, some fucking Aqua. I think I've seen him in Aqua 8s before. That's pretty fresh, bro. Aqua 8s
I
before
don't
the
want to
hype.
talk about G-Eazy.
Let's talk about the new Cudi album.
He looked like
Did everybody listen to it?
Album, is that what you said?
Yeah, everybody
No.
listen.
I didn't listen to it.
What?
After
listen.
Indica, bro, it was kind of different for me, for sure.
What
Even
about
though I
you,
still
Ray?
like his newer shit, but like Indica.
But like to not
was the
even
last-
listen once. Man on the Moon
I
3.
didn't listen to
Look,
it.
Man on Moon 3, only like 5 songs are fired, but the rest is like weird.
Poop.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Speeding Bullet to Heaven, that's a fucking classic.
Ooh.
Indica's a classic.
Indica was good.
Indica
I like
is a
Indica.
Classic.
Speeding Bullet to Heaven, I couldn't get through.
That shit is fire. That's better than this album. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, do you like
Yeah,
Nirvana? Do you like that kind of like, I guess,
Yeah.
experimental?
I like the rock band songs from the Rock Band game.
I like the hits. What about you, Ray? You like one of the biggest Cudi fans I know. Where you stand with this album?
He's a liar. He doesn't even like Cudi.
I thought that it was good, but it wasn't worthy of Man on the Moon 3 title. But like
Exactly.
every
Why would he do that? Why would he do that?
always holds the first 2 Man on the Moons to like this highest standard, and I feel like anything this man's dropped as Man on the Moon 3 is not gonna live up to that as a Man on the Moon series. He just started off good, man.
Man on the Moon 3 was Indica. Just saying.
What's your favorite song on Man on the Moon 2, Ray?
Man on the Moon
Oh,
2.
just other.
Shoot, I love Rev of Ev was really good. I really like that one. Maniac with the film 2 on top of it with Shia LaBeouf. Shit went crazy.
I've never seen it.
I like
You
the
never seen
Did you
mood.
get
Bro, watch Mania.
Did you get his digital download?
No, I bought the full album. I didn't get the digital shit.
The digital download, he like has a whole PDF of the artwork. It's fucking sick.
Yo, Christian, I think it's you. Do you got headphones by any chance?
No. Can you hear my house?
Yeah, I'm guessing it's you, but I don't really know.
I'm in a.
What is it?
It's like, I don't know, people talking or doing something.
Oh, it might be me.
That.
What does that say?
Yeah,
Up and
no,
out?
I'm in a. Oh, you got the. Oh, sick. Hell yeah. Guy went off on that.
Oh, the Castaneda.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he
I
did his
can't say
thing.
his name, so it's hard for me to say it.
Castaneda.
That shit
Dude
is
be
crazy.
doing
Look
his
at this.
thing. That gradient looks crazy.
Boy went off. He's a real
It's so
solid.
cool to see Phoenix.
But
That man's crazy, bro.
Jared, do you
Yeah.
think the Suns
That
are
man
gonna get the
fucking makes
playoffs?
circular out of wood. Like makes dead ass circle panels out of wood.
What are you saying, Tanner?
I was
That man
asking if
Josh
he thinks
makes like fucking circle canvases out of wood.
like he just cuts them.
You're Jared. What were you saying?
Yeah. He's fucking he's dope, bro. He does a lot of different shit, doesn't he?
He does art.
He does hard.
Yeah.
All right.
What
Do you
think
think
about
the
it,
do you think the Suns are gonna make the playoffs?
Mm,
Dude, if they won the champion, bro, I'd get them tatted on my ass.
swear. All right. I'm gonna
Damn,
hold
you
you
making
to it.
four
I'll
extra
get
leaps than I
tatted.
asked you
I'd
about.
get something tatted on me for the Suns, bro, if they won.
Can I do the test?
Get me tatted in your ass, dog.
Get the word meat next to my.
Bro.
Look at these. I went to the dentist. They still YOLO.
Bro, I went to the dentist last time. Bro, they went in on my shit, bro. They went fucking in.
They were just like,
They carve your shit up or what?
Nah, like they even went like they got like the pointy thing, like the pointy tip, and they're like, you know,
did they
when they
do
go
oral
in there,
cancer testing? Did they do oral cancer screening with the UV light? They did that to me.
that's new.
Good insurance.
No,
Weird. I got scared, but I'm good though. We ain't got no cancer.
Did they,
Not
did
yet.
they turn out the lights?
No, unfortunately, I would have preferred, but you know what it is.
think about the pictures they take, dude.
Nah, it's like a legit like.
I don't like when they take my pictures.
Yeah.
I don't like when they take my pictures, bro. Like you know
Why?
how they get like uncomfortable spots and shit. You be like,
Bro, they cut my mouth because like I have a sensitive palate, feel me, on the bottom. So like she put it all weird, and I had a cut right here for like 2 weeks. And my mouth, bro, I got big ass mouth, so it takes forever to heal. So like I'm over here like messing with it, and it hurts. It's so sensitive.
Bro, I gotta go to the dentist. I haven't been in like 6 years. It's been a very long time.
You got
dude. I mean, as
insurance.
long as you're honestly, bro, as long as you're flossing and shit, like you're flossing and just doing the exact same shit, you're fine. People don't need it, but
Yeah.
like my dumb ass, like I didn't go out like all last year, and like I pulled up this year to the dentist, bro. I had like fucking 4 small cavities. I had
Damn.
like really bad clean teeth, so that he went in on my shit. I had to do a two session when he had like I had to numb my
Damn.
side up, then that side up.
The double session.
It's the coffee, bro.
So I be flossing, bro. I be flossing now.
Feel it.
But fellas, I do gotta wrap it up right now.
All right, one last question
Cheers,
before we
buddy!
end it. This is
We'll
a
wrap it up,
hypothetical situation, all
Wrap
right?
it up, man.
What happened, Tanner?
But everybody shut the fuck up for like 2 seconds. If we're gonna end it, this is gonna be the last question, all right? This is like a hypothetical situation. All right, you have a bear and a gorilla that are gonna fight. Who's gonna win? You can take a minute to think about it, and then we'll all go down and say what we think. And
Alright, no, I'll
we're
wait.
talking
I'm
big.
ready.
We're
I go
talking
first.
like optimal, like peak thing of each one. So it'd be like a silverback
ready.
gorilla versus like a Kodiak bear. I think it's probably like the biggest
Grizzly.
one. Kodiak
I
bears
got
are bigger.
McGregor all day.
He lost.
Gorilla.
To a human, he gonna get fucking his head exploded by a gorilla.
The gorilla's gonna
say-
smash that fool.
Yeah, I agree with Michael because my boy's more agile. My boy got, you see, I don't know if you've seen videos, but this dude can put something in his mouth and see how big his mouth opens. These motherfuckers are chomping, bro. And this boy got traps, and he's able to jump and like Donkey Kong shit. So
Have
that
you seen
being
Donkey
said,
Kong?
homie can grab the fucking grizzly bear, tear its mouth off, fucking punch it in the throat while it's tearing his mouth out, and then eat it. So, silverback gorilla, bro.
Okay, so you're going gorilla. Mike, you said gorilla too. Same reasoning, or you got anything else to add to the argument?
Absolutely same reasoning.
See?
Okay.
I was gonna reference Donkey Kong as well.
Tarzan, bro.
Okay.
You ever see Tarzan? Kerchak. I want one in.
You guys were talking about like the real animals, though. You know, so you should reference like
Bear.
YouTube videos that you've seen of gorillas fighting.
Bear.
I've never
Yeah.
seen a bear fight a gorilla.
No, not
boy-
bear
my
fighting a
boy-
gorilla. That's never
I got
really
a bear all
happened.
day.
Bro, the
Alright.
gorilla's literally
Bear.
strapped.
Bears
So-
are way bigger.
So Jared's at bear. What about you, Ray?
Just there's no reasoning behind it. I've never seen a bear in a coop, so I'm gonna go with a gorilla because I seen a gorilla in a coop.
Oh shit. Okay. I was like,
That's
what do you
deep,
mean a coop? Like,
that-
I was thinking like a chicken coop.
fucking in a soup.
Alright. I think it's a bear for the same reason that Jared said, and then another very important reason. So number one, the bear is gonna be way bigger. It's also got fucking knives on its hands. Like, gorillas don't have that shit. Gorillas, when they fight, they just punch. They don't like. They're not fucking ripping jaws open and shit. They just try and knock each other out until they get tired. That's it. They're just going. And then third,
There you go, bro. They're from the
fucking-
streets.
fucking bear, bro, is just like it actually is like a carnivore mostly. Like, it eats a lot of fish and shit, but it's like hunting to get its food. Whereas a gorilla is like mostly vegetarian. You know what I mean?
See,
Like,
when I was
it
in
fights
Miami-
when it has to, but it's not getting that daily murdering in. You know what I mean? So I think a bear is more apt to be ready to rumble to the death.
Damn, Tannen. Why you gotta be so smart with your facts, bro? Because that actually makes sense, and I don't regret my answer.
I
I
got
really think
me.
a silver.
No,
I
it's
got
cool.
me $100.
So a lot of people think that
If
like
I was a
gorillas are smarter
gorilla-
too. You know what I mean? They can like climb a tree. Like there's arguments for both, but I think the only way a gorilla wins if it gets that one knockout punch. It's gotta land. And that's the only
Homie
way.
can get on the tree. Fucking Superman it.
Coconut. Throw a coconut at the bear. Hard as
Just
fuck.
start throwing shit.
In the right place in the head and be.
Run him over in the coop.
All right. So are you guys all sticking with your answers?
Yeah, gorilla.
Bad news
Yes.
bears. Bad
Gorilla,
news
yeah.
bears.
I'm
is
standing
one
by
of the
my-
bad news bears.
So we got the two bears, 3 gorilla. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep.
And
back
the
on
deciding
Ray,
factor
boy.
is because there's a photo of a gorilla in a coop.
Yeah, I
fuck
love
with
gorilla.
Nope.
That's pretty much
Because
it.
I really believe the gorilla will climb on a tree and come down, Superman, and then if it had to, tear its mouth out. I really do, bro.
Okay.
Instinct.
So you think like in a gorilla's natural environment, they have the advantage, but like in an empty like Coliseum type arena, would you change your answer?
Gorillas can
Yeah,
probably jump off a wall if they need
Yeah. What
to.
if it's like
Think
30
about
feet
it.
high? There's nothing to climb. That's
Like,
what I'm saying. You
if
just
my
remove
boy
that
was,
part.
like mounting, you know what I mean? He's like, all right, how the fuck he learns how to fight this bear, right? And he's like squaring up with it, gets hit with a couple slashes, and then runs, jumps off the wall, and then power punches the fuck out of the bear.
Yo, is this a fight right now, Ray? Is he about to, or is he just mobbing? That's how he's pulling up to the fight, bro. He's ready,
That's me on the way to the bathroom.
holding them cheeks.
Motion alert from side of your house, fool.
Oh shit.
That's how I be walking at many wells.
I believe it.
that's
When you gotta take
that's
a
how
shit.
I go to the World Series at Manuel's restroom.
All right, that was
I-
the
I hate
last
it.
like
Bye,
real
guys.
question. Do you guys want to shout anything out? Any upcoming drops or projects, anything like that?
Yes, sir. Go Christian.
I have. Sorry, because there's a lot, bro. I mean, you guys know how I work. Like I
Yeah.
like to plan shit ahead, but
Like
I've
the
been
next
focusing
two.
more on. I've been focusing more on product rather than just like collabs. We're gonna start getting into like making different types of products, and I'm just gonna say toy. I'm just gonna throw a toy in there.
That's sick.
That's all I'm gonna say.
What
But that's that, and it's gonna
A
be very
piggy
limited,
toy.
and it's gonna be
A pocket
manufactured
The shape of a-
here in
Butt plug.
Yeah. No, but seriously, that's all I gotta say. It's that
That'd be sick.
Okay.
obviously like collabs with homies. We got Never Good Enough coming up.
He said, "Fuck
our
the never good
actual
enough collab." He just said that. He just said, "Fuck the collab."
And then we got probably Apurísima on site part 2. And yeah, I mean there's talks of like the Birdie collab and then talking with people. Dead Rosa, we're gonna be doing a collab with them as well. I think that's about it for the year. And then yeah, just focusing more just on products. And I just want to shout out to all my friends doing cool shit. So most of you guys are on here, and to the ones that aren't, keep doing your thing. The kids are gonna see it and they're gonna do better than us, and that's the goal. So keep grinding. That's it.
Real solid.
What about you, Ray? What you got coming up in the next little bit?
Right now, we're just gonna pretend that Yara didn't put me out like that, and I'm just gonna say that I'm collaborating with a brand that's really prevalent in the south side of Phoenix.
Yeah.
They make really cool shit, and I'm very excited for this. And on top of that, if you're into like smells, we're doing something really, really cool for your home. So be on the lookout for that.
Where can we look out?
Go to Instagram, Kreto Phoenix, PHX, or shopkreto.com, mixtrap.com, home of the #1 mixtapes.
Yeah.
And what about you, Jared? What you got coming up?
I guess pretty much just the NG first solo drop of the year. We're just pretty much trying to start the year off right, crisp and clean. Pretty much just staying true to what I know and what I like. So yeah, I mean, pretty much it's gonna be a no different NGE drop, but not saying it no different. It's still gonna be quality and good shit as always.
He also has a photo shoot this week.
Oh,
No, I'm not supposed to say that, Ray.
Wow,
that.
bro, why are you airing them out, dog?
Oh.
What are you doing, Ray? You're supposed to keep that a secret, Ray.
You did it to me
An
first.
asshole.
So I'm bringing out, and then next week, and then I'm trying to do this should feel like Mexico this year. This should feel like 2, and then the homie Mondo gave me a pretty good like idea of having like photo submissions. So pretty much the one part of the book is gonna be my shit. The second part of the other book is gonna be the people's shit. I'll just choose what photos I like, but pertaining to this shit feel like Mexico, and I'm gonna shoot the next week's shoot with Big Bertha right here.
Just put it online.
Yeah.
Go listen to those playlists.
I think it has. Honestly, it's probably gonna be. However, Rejuvenator has a new photo studio, bro, and no, not like a gallery studio, bro. It's clean as fuck in there, bro.
Nice.
I would love to do something there.
How much it costs to rent out?
I haven't asked. I haven't honestly, I didn't even know they were starting to let people use it, like as far as customers go. But I mean, it's open, so we gotta tap in and see what's good, bro. It's a clean spot, bro. Hopefully you guys can see it soon. The gallery's pretty fucking dope, bro.
Yeah, it's clean as fuck.
So where can
right,
people
guys.
find your stuff, Jared?
Michael, what's up?
Where can people find your stuff? Know when your drops are coming?
My shit, you can find our future drops on at never good enough at never good enough C, and then or just my personal page, Pay to Chinos. Post a lot of my personal shit on there, so yeah.
All right.
What's your personal page?
Faded Chinos.
Faded Chinos.
One and only. Faded Chinos.
I appreciate you guys for coming and spending the time with us. Oh,
I was like, fuck.
that was a close one.
All day, bro. That was me all day, bro.
You missing them?
Missed them.
Yeah, we kind of mentioned it earlier. We're probably going to do these like every Sunday. And then in the future, like if you guys want to be on another one, it's pretty much like an open thing. We're trying to get different people every time. It's like a max of 10, including us, so like 8 different people. Or if you like have something coming up with somebody and you want them to be on, like we could obviously get both of them. So just keep it in mind.
I won't be late to the next one, fellas.
Yeah. It'll pretty much be the
Appreciate
same
you guys.
time every week, hopefully.
I'll invite the homies for sure.
Yep,
No, bro, don't.
I'll be
Just-
getting
Piss
there.
off.
Just let us know so that we
Sure.
know, like, that way we know if there's room or not. You know what I mean?
We'll close out the chat.
I'm about to pull out the Glock, bro. He keeps trying to air hump me.
It's like
Put
this
that
is our
away,
Christian
bro.
crown. This our
Is this
Christian
even a
crown.
Oh, just because of my hair, bro? You assume that?
Is that allowed?
That's kind of mad.
Mm.
What are you doing? Are you hugging?
I'm crumping.
I don't know what.
Valentine's Day crumping.
You look